Hey, I'm Pauline, and today I'm going to be doing the Are You a Book Addict tag. I was tagged by Elena from Got Books, and basically the Book Addict tag is a series of questions, and depending on what you answer, you are either a complete book addict, a borderline book addict, or not a book addict at all. So I'm going to answer these questions, and I'm going to find out whether or not I'm a book addict, which I kind of should be, considering I'm a booktuber. So we'll find out, won't we? Number 1, you ration your reading. Yes, I do this, actually. What I do is when I get books that I know are going to be really good, like the last book in a trilogy or something that I really like, I will force myself to read it really slowly because I don't want the book to end, and so I'll like force myself to only read like 1 or 2 chapters a day. So I'll do that. And sometimes when I'm transitioning between 2 books I'm reading, I'll read 3 chapters in this one and then make myself go read 3 chapters in the other so I don't completely ignore that book. So yeah, I guess I do. 2, you find yourself dropping character names into everyday conversations. No, I don't do this. I try to keep my crazy in check when it comes to books, and so I don't talk about them with like people who haven't read the books. 3, you can't wait for the weekend because there's more time to read. I guess I'm kind of like that. I like getting home from church on Sunday and then just like reading all day. So yes, I do look forward to the weekends because I can read more. 4, you get a little defensive about your favorite authors. I guess so. Yeah, sometimes. Like Cornelia Funk, I don't know. Her Inkheart series. A lot of people didn't like the 3rd one, and I didn't really like that one either, but I love the first 2, so I'm kind of like, it doesn't even matter. The first 2 are good enough. I don't even care. But yeah, so I guess sometimes. 5, you carry around a book in your bag all day. Sometimes it depends on where I'm going. I mean, if I'm at work, no. But my purse is very small, and I don't have like a backpack because I'm not really going to school. But my Kindle, which I just got, fits in my purse like perfectly when like things don't fit in my purse. My purse is tiny. So I'm starting to now because I can just fit that in there and it's perfect. So I'm gonna say yes because my Kindle is awesome and it kind of goes with me everywhere now. 6, you bring books to parties. No, not really. Granted, I don't go to a lot of parties. I don't know. But when I do go to parties, I don't bring a book. Partially because I am so obsessive about them being perfect. I would be so afraid someone would spill something on it or like smush it. So no, I don't do that. 7, you've had a book hangover due to sleep deprivation or because of how awesome the book was. And yes, I have had book hangovers for both of those reasons. I have stayed up till probably 3 or 4 in the morning reading a book. And I've had a really hard time getting into other books because of how awesome the last book was that I read. So yes, definitely, this happens to me all the time. 8, there are piles of books in every room of your house. Kind of, there are books in pretty much every room of our house, but they're not all mine because I do live with my family and I can't just have my books everywhere. But my family likes to read, so there are lots of books everywhere. So I'm gonna say yes. 9, you bring home more library books than you could finish reading by the time they're due. And yes, oh my gosh, I am so guilty of this. I check out like so many. I'm like, yeah, I can read 10 books in 3 weeks. No, that doesn't happen. But I check them out anyway, and then they're all late, and I just feel bad. But you know, it doesn't matter. 10, your Pinterest board is basically a virtual library. I don't know. I have boards for different books that I'm writing, so maybe. And I do pin books. I have like a whole board dedicated to literary things, not just books, but writing things as well. So I'm gonna say yes because I do a lot of bookish things on Pinterest. So yeah. 11, and I don't have 11 fingers, so I'm gonna stop doing this thing. You wear your love of reading. No, I don't. I don't really like t-shirts, just plain t-shirts. I usually like to wear other things like dresses and whatever. And there aren't really those types of clothing that have book-related things on them ever that I've seen. So no, not really. I think I have a scarf somewhere with like words on it. I think. but that's the closest, so no, not really. 12, you have multiple versions of the same book. Does this count? Maybe? These are all mine. So many copies of these. Does this count? I feel like this is cheating because they're mine. I've got like 100 of these. So many. I feel like this is cheating, but I don't care. 13, when a book ends badly, you take it personally. Yes, I do. I do. I am personally offended when books do not end the way I want them to. Yes, like for instance, Allegiant, guys. And Ignite Me. Ignite Me actually ended the way I wanted it to, but I was prepared to be offended. I was prepared. I was like, if this doesn't end with the right person, I'm gonna like write a letter or something. And the last one, you've read more books than you've seen movies in the last month. If this does not count TV shows watched on Netflix, yes, I read way more books than I watch movies. But I watch a lot of shows on Netflix, TV shows, so I'm gonna count that. So yeah. Okay, so if I answered 1 to 5 of them with a yes, that means I'm not a book addict. If I answered 5 to 10 of them with a yes, that means borderline. If I answered 10 or over, that means I'm a book addict. And I answered 10 with a yes. So I guess that makes me a book addict, which is actually good because I'm on BookTube. If I wasn't, that would be kind of shameful, wouldn't it? Yeah. So apparently I'm a book addict, but this isn't news. So I'm gonna tag some people in this tag, and I didn't check to see if you guys have done this tag because I'm lazy. So if you have, just ignore me. But I'm going to tag The Heart of a Detective. And yeah, that's actually all I tag because I feel like I'm doing all of these tags and I'm tagging all these people and I feel like I'm bugging them, like do all of these tags. So I'm only gonna tag one person today. So yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for watching and I hope you have a wonderful day.